Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Come on, everybody.
Back to talk Netflix's The Mole. This is season 2, week 2. So this would be episodes 6, 7, and 8. Make sure you like and subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all the Reality Guys. We have a Mole playlist. We did season 1. Like I said, we reviewed week 1 last week, so you can get our thoughts on the show and the first 5 episodes there. To kind of catch you up, we're not super positive, not super high on the show. Brian and I will go and elaborate, but I think some of our biggest criticisms of this show persisted this week in this show, namely just bad decision making all around by players. Brian, I know you were even more negative last week than me. I am curious your thoughts on week 2.
We were supposed to have Kyle on today, and I kind of wish he was on just because I want to see his face when I say this. This might be the worst show I watched this year, reality TV wise, in my opinion. And I've watched a lot of shows, like 60 plus. This is where my number right now.
Yeah, I'm up there with you, man. I can't think of something that I enjoyed. You know what? The only thing that this is close with is probably this season of The Circle.
Oh, yeah, Circle's pretty bad. I had this lower than the Challenge 39, if that's how you're going to
Oh
say
no,
it.
it's definitely lower than Challenge 39. And
And
I'm not
39
a
was
Challenge
brutal.
39 apologist, obviously.
Yeah, Challenge 39 was awful. So that's saying something. Man, I think we have really good ideas here a lot of the times, and like some of them are just like spitballing. I really think the ideas we have for the show are crucial to the success of it because I cannot stand watching a show where you got idiots like Niche who are spending all this money and they've
Unreal.
gone 2 episodes later. What are you doing?
Why should that be allowed? It's crazy
It's
sauce.
so I don't like this idea where it's like, oh, this quiz, I need other people to think that I'm the mole so they guess wrong. And it makes it not, it really doesn't make it fun to watch because everyone just looks stupid.
It doesn't make it fun to watch because people are making decisions that are so unnatural that they would
Yes.
never make. But the idea that they are deep faking people out when they're not deep faking, because guess what? You have some of these people here that just don't care. Because, like you mentioned, niche, I wrote that down as my number one picking point this week. That happened last week with the countdown challenge with those two, with Tony and was it Hannah?
Yeah.
Those two dopes burned all that money last week. Neither of them, well, at least Tony wasn't the mole. Now we know Niche getting eliminated this week, not the mole. Why? What is the like? No, it's not worth getting one more week ahead when there are 6, 7 people left. What are you talking about, dude? No, I want to win money. Thank God for Q, who let's talk about a weird week Q had. They eliminate Q, then they bring him immediately back. Then he gets himself eliminated again because he probably still ended up picking one of the same 2 people. But why did they bring back someone who got eliminated in the same block of episodes? Why wasn't it somebody from the earlier so that actually it'd be like, oh my God? But there was like 10 minutes literally with
Yeah.
Q not in the game.
Yeah, they should have ended with Q being eliminated. You're saying episode 5, and then
Yeah,
when
Q or bring anybody who was before Q eliminated. Give
yeah,
them the shot.
yeah, I just think it's brutal decision making. I didn't find that twist to be that cool because again, he doesn't last at all. Like it would have been cool if he was the mole, but like yeah, there's no chance that's possible because you can't get eliminated as mole. But and just the host is like, "Welcome back," and like there's like the host was terrible again this week. I couldn't stand him again. I think he's brutal.
He stinks. Also, we've seen some devastatingly bad and greedy and selfish decisions made on the show. Where is the backlash? There's no backlash on this
Right.
show. They get mad for a minute and they showed nothing. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, they're back in SUVs driving to another country, and there's nothing. There, this show would be so much better. Like how the original season I remember back when I was a kid with Anderson Cooper, just put them in one house. Put them in one damn house so we can see them living together and interacting. They're always traveling. They only see each other for these stupid challenges, it seems like. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't really have anything nice else to say. I really don't. And just
I think it's a flop. I think The Mole season 2 is a flop. I think
And
that's the title of the video.
it
The
makes
Mole
me
season 2 is a flop.
it makes me recollect on season one, and it's like these same things happened in season one for the most part, where it's like people being trying to out stupid themselves, out stupid other people, out stupiding themselves. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but just I don't find it good TV, and that's why I'm really bummed that Kyle's not here because he's a mole apologist. So it would have been nice
I
to
need to see who the mole is. I want to know if they're playing a good game and watching it and have them have their own individual challenges or motivations or rewards like we discussed last week. I would like to see, I don't need to see the guesses they made or who they were going for. But at the end of certain weeks, I would like to know who the hell is on the right track a little bit. I'd like to know if Q got 0 questions right. How many did Q get right to lose? You don't have to give me everybody, but at least give me the results. How many wrong did he get? Show us a few that he got wrong or just something, right? Of these eliminated people. I have no idea if everyone's dead wrong, right? I can't even tell who's good at the game.
So you're saying you don't even need to see who they're picking. You just need to see how
Yes.
many answers they're getting
I
right.
want to know the number. Yeah.
Nah, I think that's fair, and I think
They
that's
don't even need to tell the people. I just need to see it. They can
you're just
just
saying like
show
a
us.
graphic, like
Yeah, just show a graphic. So us as a viewer are a little more educated because guess what? While those producers and people are there filming, they know the whole time who's on the right track and who's on the wrong track, right? It definitely informs how they film their show. I I think, listen, I said it last week. I think it's Ryan. I thought it was Ryan last week, and I think it's her now this week. The clock
yeah,
tower and the wire mess up. She was in both.
yeah. But Mike cut the wire, but still, she
But
didn't.
didn't she go blue, blue, blue?
I rewound that scene, and I still don't know how they made the mistake. Like, I also
Because they
don't
were all
really.
talking. They were stupid in that
They
chat.
talk so much, and like the first group was it Niche, Deanna,
Yeah.
and who was the other people there?
The river crew. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
write down.
and they're like, we're gonna wait till the last second. They cut it with like 5 minutes left. I'm like, what are you doing?
You have 5 more minutes
I
to
don't
sit there and
understand.
talk to people.
Yeah,
Unreal.
like all that takes to cut a wire takes literally a second, and you could have waited till like 5 seconds left or like 10. They wait at least to the minute marker to start doing things. I just everything about the show is just a mess to me. It's a complete mess.
Yeah.
And,
This season's flop. We'll finish it. Obviously, there's only 2 episodes left, but um,
and would you honestly another stupid challenge was them not agreeing to take the 50K,
oh
and
my
they're like,
God. The cash or
and they
the
both
thing.
yeah, and they're like, well, this exemption matters, and like they both end up not getting anything. I'm
Got
just like,
Muna out here being the truth teller, and it's like she did good for the Q stuff and getting the 20K back, but they sent that and then the cop was it Sean?
yeah, Sean.
He stinks too. Horrible liar, horrible negotiator, undercover cop. I'm telling you, he is an undercover cop in
In Springfield,
in like a middle school. Well,
Simpsons Town.
yeah, because like there's no cartel, there's no high school gang that wouldn't sniff this guy out.
Would you be okay if they got rid of exemptions? Because I think that promotes people being so brain dead dumb.
I think exemptions should be presented during elimination challenges, just like they do on things like Deal or No Deal Island, where it's a risk reward type thing. I don't think exemption should be behind these paywalls that these people can just spend all the money.
Yeah,
Netflix must love it because they spend millions of dollars ferrying them all over these goofy places and doing these expensive challenges. Guess they're glad that they don't have a big write off. These people should have like 200 something K already.
I think they should have more than that. Just yeah, it's brutal. It really is brutal, and I'm just thankful that it was only 3 episodes this week. Because
No, 3 episodes on 1.5 speed.
oh yeah, 100%. Thank God for that, man. I couldn't imagine watching 5 episodes last week on regular speed. Brain dead. I would have been
God
brain dead.
bless you, Netflix. A piece of advice: how about double time in the next update? If you're going to keep making it more expensive, can we get double time, please?
Wait, double time speed?
Yeah, there's no
You can
double.
watch stuff on double time speed.
Yeah, I would like a double time speed. Yeah,
No, my iPad you can watch it on double time speed.
Oh no, I'm just talking. Oh, I'm talking like on apps and stuff. I guess
Oh, okay.
phone only also goes. What's interesting, the phone only goes to 1.5.
Okay. Yeah, the iPad does 2.5 too, but I don't do it on this one. But like when I was watching
Okay.
Singles Inferno, 2.5 speed was like literally watching on one speed normal on a normal show, so it was necessary. Yeah,
It's
man,
like Love Island. You can watch Love Island on 3 times speed and still have to get the 30-second gaps when they're making decisions. So
right. I don't know, man. Just let us know if
that's
you
it.
like
That's
if
all
you
I
do
got.
like the show.
I want to like it. There's a good show there. There's pieces of a good show there, but they just not executed well. Again, commenters, let us know if other versions are better. Do they do things differently that outside the Netflix one that makes it a more entertaining watch? Logan, people like that. We definitely like to know about that. We are covering both Love Island series going on right now. We are covering 90 Day Fiance the other way. We are covering Alone, The Bachelorette, and Claim to Fame returned this week. So be on the lookout for that. Two of our favorite summer shows. I had our over under on like 3 weeks before we're sick of Bachelorette.
I'm gonna say two.
So let us know too if you're a Bachelor Nation fan. You can follow along with us for that. But for myself and Brian, until I guess our next review will be either the Bachelor preview, Bachelorette preview, or Love Island USA episode 23. So until Sunday, peace.